We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Tuesday edition. It is Tuesday, I believe, of the Stay Cashin show. It's Tuesday, right, Bill?
Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Good. Got that right. Starting off hot, right out, winner right out the gate. We have Rackets back to join us this week. What up, Rackets?
What up, Tommy G?
What up? You excited about this Orioles-Yankees series? I almost said Boreal because it was a Boreal game yesterday.
No, it was fine for me.
You
Boring
enjoyed
as
it.
fuck for you.
I mean, dude, what the fuck? That was ridiculous. 1-0 in that game?
No, it was 2-0, but it really should have been.
Was it 2? It was 2-0. Yeah, I turned it off.
Because Volpe kicked the ball in the 8th.
Yeah, I turned it off at 1-0. That's for damn sure. Evan Hand, how you doing today?
Doing well. We had some pretty bad thunderstorms this morning. I was worried about the windmill going down again.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
We almost lost the internet?
We did lose internet for a minute, but no, power was good. That's all that matters.
All right. Well, that's a positive. That's a positive. At least you didn't get fired today. That's good. That's a positive. Bill hanging off a little bit to the side on the camera. How you doing?
Yeah, I don't feel well today.
Yeah. What's wrong?
I don't know. I think I ate some bad shrimp.
Some bad dick?
Ooh.
You gotta lay off the seafood, Bill.
Bro, can't these fucking places get anything right?
No, because here's the thing, dude.
Why are they making
Everything, all the
bad
food is so expensive now. So like when the wholesalers don't sell it, so then they give it super cheap to get rid of it, and then it's all fucking old, especially seafood. And then they're like, "Oh, I got a good deal. It's on sale at your fucking local market." And then
Yeah,
you're
it
just
was
fucking
on
sick.
sale.
I'm
That's why I
telling you,
got
bro.
it.
That's telling you. That's how it goes.
I
They're
mean,
getting
I
rid of
always-
it because nobody's buying it no more, and then they're
I
just like,
always
"All right, we're gonna
buy-
sell it."
I always buy the shrimp, like, out of the case, too, right? Like, when you tell them, like, give me a pound or half a pound, and then they put it in the thing. But I saw below the case where they have the stuff already packaged, there was, like, 10 shrimp or 12 shrimp. Oh, it was, like, dirt cheap.
Yep, that's why.
Let me get those.
Yep.
Next thing I know, I'm fucking throwing up this morning.
yeah, the cheap shrimp isn't really the place that I would go cheap on.
No seafood, dude. You can't
No
go
Yeah,
seafood.
I wouldn't go cheap on seafood again. That's probably
Well,
not a
no,
smart
because
move.
you can usually smell if it's bad.
That's
Nah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, really,
When I
you
was
can.
sick a couple
Now
weeks
it-
ago, I ate sushi the night before.
I mean,
I'm
was it
telling
cheap
you, it's
sushi?
Yeah,
it's going
dude,
around now because
Yeah.
all of the fucking wholesalers are like, everything is so goddamn expensive that they're not selling it until they put it on sale. And by the time it's on sale, that's when it's old.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like I said, you can usually smell bad
Yep.
fish.
But dude, you can't smell fish that's going to be bad in 3 hours. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you think when you'd cook it and shit, and I don't know, man.
Yeah. No, I always spend up on seafood. That's the thing. No Uber Eats promo codes. Nothing. I will Uber Eats seafood though. I have no problem with that. That's
No, I
just
can't
the
do that, man.
grocery store. I get scared to death whenever I buy.
That's-
I gotta buy the fresh shrimp from the fucking ice. The
The
big
ice
shrimp.
box.
Yeah,
That's
the
ice
one that's
gotta be
laying in the
ice.
ice.
That's
Yeah.
usually what I do, but they had
Yeah,
the
anything that had won't touch
package
it.
down below was cheap.
No, never.
Like,
It's
why
why
not?
it's cheaper because it's fucking yesterday.
And I didn't have to wait.
Yeah.
The farther the farther away you are from the sea, is the more weary
more
you have to be
dangerous.
about.
More dangerous,
seafood.
yes. I lived in California. I lived literally on the water in Hermosa Beach. Like literally I could throw a baseball to the ocean from Hermosa Beach. And I bought anything. Didn't matter. Wrapped, unwrapped, anywhere. Fucking guy on the street corner throwing out crabs. I was grabbing them and ripping the legs off. Here in Jersey, even though we're coastal, we're not really coastal, right? We're about an hour
Nobody's
in.
eating any fish off this coast.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't want any fish out of that ocean. I don't want any fish out of these people. So, yeah,
That
for me,
fucking- when you go to the shore, it stinks.
Wisconsin?
Just smell Secaucus as you ride through, and then wonder what that water smells like when you're fucking getting your fish out of it. So
Hudson
yeah,
clams.
only Bill, you learned a nice, valuable lesson. Only on the ice, because I see that all the time. I like salmon. You'll see the big fucking Atlantic salmon on the ice, and it'll be like, oh, it's already prepackaged down below. You only want a pound. I'm like, nope, cut that motherfucker right there. I'll pay the extra $4. Put it in my thing.
Like when you take a piss in the urinals and it has the ice, it's all good.
No, everything's better on ice. Everything's better on ice. Listen, Bill, what do they do with dead bodies? They
Never
put them on ice, keep them
understood Why
fresh.
they put ice in the urinals? What does
Yeah.
that do?
It's fun to pee on.
And I always try to like melt it when I go in there.
Well, I think it limits splash, right? Because you're not going right off ceramic. But yeah, you try it. It's fun to pee on because you can melt the ice.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone know why they put ice in the urinals? I don't know. All right, let's get to sports then. Evan Hand, what do we got for headlines?
We have the Thunder moving on, Timberwolves beating the Suns, Nuggets beating the Lakers. That's it for NBA news.
All right. You know what? Let's flip MLB and NBA. Let's go to NBA first because we're probably going to run into mostly NBA headlines and then run into the NBA bets. So we'll bring Hoffman on. Luke Hoffman. Luke Hoffman's in the waiting room getting powdered up, getting his face all pretty.
Big injuries in the NBA.
Yeah.
Monster injuries.
Yeah. All right, Luke, I said we're going to bring you on. I didn't say to turn your camera on.
What is happening?
He just goes away.
He's quick trigger Hoffman. Did you have any other headlines outside of NBA there, E, or we just go right at NBA? We're doing that.
Ezekiel Elliott going to back to the Cowboys.
Super Bowl, baby. Super Bowl.
All right, Ev, let's drop you down.
Yeah,
and we'll bring Hoffman in and we'll talk about that. Hoffman's a retard. Hoffman, last time we let you in the green room before the show starts, you're fucking screwing everything up. But fuck, you got to see the live. I'm watching
All
it on
I
YouTube.
do is listen for my name.
Yeah, but you have to understand there's different
I hear
framing.
my name, I come on.
There's different framing when there's 4 and 5. So when you just jump on, it just shows like that. Like that's all you see.
Listen for my name.
All right, you got to say. So we got to say. And Bill's like still off. Bill,
I got him.
What's going on?
I got him.
You got him? All right, you got him. All right, move Bill in. Move Hoffman in a little. All right, so let's talk a little NBA to start. Actually, let's do Zeke to start because we're going to go long on the NBA. Zeke Elliott, Bill, this was your call. You wanted him back in the Cowboys. He's back on the Cowboys. How you feeling about Zeke back to the boys?
Super Bowl, dude. I mean, there's only Super Bowl aspirations now.
Yeah, and Luke's a little high. Why is Hoffman so high?
They got 4 running backs.
That's better.
Now.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Huh? All right.
They got 4 running backs.
Well, do they have 4 running backs or do they have no running backs?
They got 4.
They got
They
Dowdle.
4. Sometimes you got none. Rico Dowdle obviously is probably the best one.
Your boy.
Deuce.
And
Deuce
then
isn't really running. I mean, he's not really like a main.
And then the dude from the Rams.
Yeah. And what do you think, Hoffman? What do you think Cowboys are doing over there?
Nothing.
Yeah. I don't know.
They probably had their ceiling season last year, and they're not going to do that again this
They
year.
had no running back.
I mean, Bill.
I mean, dude,
Didn't
they
it
had
feel like Zeke was gone longer than a year, though?
Yeah, it did. Bill, he was gone for 5 years. But they did have a running back, Bill. They had the running back that was outperforming Zeke the year before, and then decided to fucking.
They both had like 1,000 yards. So I mean,
but then decided to gain 15 pounds.
They both had
the
about the same
offseason.
amount of yards, and Zeke had like 100 more touchdowns. So
Right, and Pollard was better. So on every
yeah,
analytic.
we saw how good Pollard
No,
was.
Pollard put on weight going into the year.
How good Pollard was.
Right, just because you yell it doesn't make
He's
it
going
right.
to be nasty in Tennessee, though.
Bro,
If I just the sky is green. The sky is green.
No, hold on. We had to listen to your nonsense for 2 years. Why don't they start Pollard? Why don't they start
He's
Pollard?
better.
Why is Pollard so much better? And then he finally gets his shot. Tommy drafts him in every fucking league that he's in. Finally gets his shot, and he does shit.
I didn't draft him. I kept him in the 6th round because I was on him earlier. But listen, the thing with
No,
Pollard,
you drafted him. You drafted our league. We had Pollard.
I had him in the 5th from the year before. He was a keeper.
No. I'm talking about in the league with me.
Oh, the league that me and you. Yeah, we weren't in that league before. Yeah. But
Yeah.
the thing about Pollard was he gained 20 pounds before the season.
Well,
you can't.
Coming off an injury.
Well, also, Bill, it was he gaining weight to be more durable. You can't gain weight if you're a fast runner. If your whole thing is on fucking cutting and speed, you go gain 20 pounds. He was slow as shit. He looked slower than Zeke ever was. So, listen, the Cowboys have bigger problems than their running back position.
I also think it was an offensive coordinator thing. Like, Kellen Moore loved Pollard, and then it was Fat Carthy calling the plays.
Yeah, so that team's a disaster.
Fun fact, the Patriots' leading receiver was Zeke last year.
Yeah, I believe that. Because fucking what's his face couldn't throw the ball more than fucking 4 yards. That's why. Mac Jones.
Is it really a disaster though, Tommy, with that division?
It is a disaster because it's the same thing.
The Giants are fucking bad.
I get it.
The Redskins or whatever you want to call them.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
The Eagles lost like 7 in a row.
Right. So basically what's going on is the same thing, guys. Get ready for September. You're going to see a fucking 2023 and 2022 and 2021 Stay Cashin, Bill Rupp rewind, where the Dallas Cowboys are going to end the season with 12 wins. They're going to go 12-4. Bill's going to pick them and fucking say they're going to go somewhere and they're going to knock down the first round or second round of the playoffs. That's what's going to happen.
I'll take it.
But you know, the win total will hit.
I'll
Anything
bet
else?
you right now, Bill, I'll bet you right now the Eagles go further than the Cowboys.
I'll take that bet.
I'll bet you that too.
Let's go.
I'll bet you anything. Yeah. I'll do 500 on that, Bill.
You're
I'll
on.
do 250 on that.
All right,
All right.
250 Hoffman.
Got it.
Throw it in the staff hashtag, Hoffman. All right, so anything outside of the draft? Obviously, we had the draft go on. That was a lot of fun. Had a good time. Talked about it pretty much ad nauseum. Malachi Corley for the Jets, I think, was my favorite pick for the Jets.
Huge.
I think he's going to be a fucking monster. If you guys remember, this is the kid from Western Kentucky when we were betting on them in the bowl game and betting on them throughout the season. Hoffman, I know you know. This kid has like elite NFL skills. Like he's a monster, Malachi Corley. And I think if I'm not mistaken, he was the one who played the first quarter, got us 4 catches, and then sat out the rest of the game.
Yes.
Right? And fucked our prop. Yeah.
Yes.
So, Malachi, I was really mad at you for doing that. I'm really happy you did that now so that you'd be healthy for the New York Jets. I think that's a big weapon there that no one's really talking about. But any other draft kind of final thoughts before we move over to NBA, Bill? Anything for you?
I don't know what the Falcons are doing, Penix. I mean, you just signed a quarterback for 4 years. I mean, it's not like we signed him for 1 year and see what see what's gonna do. I mean, the guy plays all the time. He had the one injury last year, but he's always in there for Cousins, and we have him for 4 years, Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you don't have him for 4 years. You may have him signed for 4 years, but Kirk Cousins got another
Why
year.
not? He's pretty
he's got a year. He's 37 years old or some shit.
Yeah, but Tommy, have you seen signs of him?
Penix is going to take 2 or 3 years to develop. Literally. That's what I said. That's why we bet him top 10.
But Tommy, that's not the problem. It's because if the Falcons lose a game or two, you know what's going to happen.
No, not with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins ain't going anywhere. But by the way, I do want to just finish
No,
that point.
I'm talking about the fans.
I do. It doesn't matter.
This is what you have to do. This is what we always say. You have to stay from day one.
He's not playing this year.
He's our starter.
Not playing.
He's not playing this season, no matter what.
That's all you say. Even if Kirk Cousins gets hurt, Penix is not playing, and you cut it off. Cut the head off the snake.
This is what we say you should do.
Me and Hoffman, for those of you that don't know,
quarterback, and he either starts day one, and you just let him go,
or you leave him on the fucking bench.
Leave him on the bench for 2 to 3 years.
Me and Hoffman are starting an NFL team at some point. We've talked about this for years. We're going to start with like D2 college and work our way up and just dominate all sports. And the first thing we're doing is telling the fans exactly what's not happening that year. Because if you don't cut the head off the fan snake, you're fucked. On the Falcons, Penix ain't touching the field this year. He ain't touching the field. If we got to go to our third quarterback, we'll pick someone up off a couch before Penix goes in there. Don't call his name.
Okay.
Don't chant him. He ain't playing. We're doing Jordan Love with him. You'll see him in 2026. And at that point, he'll be ready to rock. Until then, it's Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold, whoever the fuck they bring in behind him. And that's who we're going to be rocking with.
And just look what happened. Like Jordan Love just curb stomped Dallas and went to the second round.
It's not even Jordan Love, Hoffman. That was every quarter. Aaron Rodgers sat for 3 years.
No, it is. But the plan.
Tom Brady was sitting for fucking a year and a half before
that does work. We've seen it work.
It works.
But how the NFL goes nowadays is that it's easier to have.
It doesn't matter.
Your rookie quarterback start because you have him for 4 or 5 years.
But here's the thing, Bill. I get it, but dude, they're doing the right thing. Forget about the money because if the ends up working out, it all works out because you'll still have him for 3 years on that rookie deal. It's a wrong pick. It was the wrong pick. I don't think he's going to be great. That's one. Number 2, top 10 is not the place to do something like that. Pick 24 is the place to do something like that. So I'm not agreeing with the Falcons pick. I'm just telling you that the logic behind it, I wish more teams did. I wish J.J. McCarthy went 19th and a team sat him for 2 years. I wish fucking all these guys did that outside of the Caleb's. But listen, I say it all the time with Zach Wilson and Desmond Ridder. I still believe that these guys could have been good quarterbacks. They were getting put in and taken out, put in and taken out, put in and taken out. Bill, you were even siding with Ridder last year. Like, what the fuck is Art Smith doing? Throw him in, take him out. Throw him in, take him out. You could even do the same thing, Evan, with your boy that fucking got sent out from the Jets.
Mike White.
White. I mean, in and out and in and out. You can't do that. You kill their confidence and they're dead. Just fucking sit them for a goddamn year.
Tommy, then you miss out on like a CJ Stroud.
I know you do, but guess what?
Like,
CJ Stroud still would have been CJ Stroud next year.
I'm gonna put.
Granted, he ended up working out, but there's more quarterbacks that go the way of Zach Wilson and those guys than there are CJ Stroud. So if CJ Stroud would have waited a year, he'd have done the same shit next year.
Yeah, but it's a great gamble, dude. Because
it is.
No, I think it's a great gamble, especially with the landscape of the quarterbacks right now in the NFL. Like, if you can assure yourself that you're going to have a good quarterback for the next 10 years, whether it's 2 guys, 1 guy, like, you have to do it. These guys suck.
Yeah, and there's too many bad quarterbacks in the NFL, and people think quarterback play just went to shit. It didn't. Quarterback coaching went to shit. Focusing on development went to shit. It's not that these guys are way more athletic.
Schemes went to shit.
Schemes went to shit. These guys are way more talented than the quarterbacks from 3 or 4 years ago. They're mentally weak because they're millennials.
That's why guys like Kyle Shanahan and Andy Reid get all the fucking credit because they're actually good offensive
They're
schemers.
babying them. They're building schemes around them. Like the Jets bragged about how Zach Wilson was getting put in Aaron Rodgers' scheme. Remember that, Bill? Fucking literally came out and said, we're not changing the scheme. Aaron Rodgers' scheme is like calculus. You're going to stick this fucking kid in that scheme? He's already mentally fucking fucked up. They're not doing anything to adjust around him, unlike the Niners and other teams like that build a whole offense around the quarterback's strengths, which makes, those guys quarterback gurus. But anyway, enough about the draft. Let's talk some NBA here. We have the Knicks. I'll let you start, Hoffman. Your Knicks carrying forward. Philly's just a bunch of fucking losers. Brian Healy, if you're out there watching, you guys are a fucking joke, dude. That Sixers team is a fucking
not even
joke.
Their team, Tommy. There was like 10,000 Knick fans.
I thought it was a home game when I turned it on.
The Knicks fans took over. They're like soccer fans. They like traveled to other teams' arenas and they were chanting fucking Embiid and Philly. Like, that's not good.
And everyone was like, Embiid's mad after game 3. I was like, no, Embiid's sad.
Philly talks a big game about how they're tough. They're not tough at all. They're fun.
Bill, what have I been telling you? I know everyone loves Embiid. I think Embiid's the most talented player maybe in the entire league, given his size. He's a fucking super freak. What do I tell you every year about Embiid in the playoffs, Bill? I know I was wrong, and I like the Sixers to beat the Knicks. I'm going to eat that. He chokes at the end of every game. He disappears.
Bell's palsy, Tommy.
I Bell's palsy. He's a clone. That's why his fucking eye glitches like this. But every celebrity's got Bell's palsy because they're fucking clones and their eyes go like this. But the bottom line is, Bill, he doesn't want the ball at the end of the game. All he's been doing is shooting mid-range jumpers, right? Because he can't dunk. He gets a wide open mid-range jumper to tie the game, and he drives to the hole and he can't jump. He should have taken the jumper. Maxey can't hit a goddamn shot at the end of games. These guys are not built to win at all. The Sixers could have swept this series, and they're down 3-1. Every game could have been won at the end of the series. The Knicks just have more heart. That's all it is.
With the play of Brunson besides last game, the Knicks should.
Yeah, the Knicks should have been wiped, dude. It was Josh Hart and no one else.
Brunson, but then I give all the credit to the coaching and Brunson. They figured out how to get him open.
Oh, you just needed to wake up.
What he had to do, and he dropped fucking 40-something.
Dropped 100, Knicks franchise record.
I mean, listen, the talent gap between these two teams is not that far. The Sixers are probably more talented, but the Knicks...
Not much outside of top 2.
The Knicks fight. This is why I knew they were going to win, because I knew that they would fight harder at the end of the games, and that's exactly what they're doing. And you have to give credit. This series comes down to roster structure.
Josh Hart.
Knicks have a roster that's likable. You can get behind them. They play hard. They do the little things. Everyone does their job. No one on the Sixers is likable. Like who? Maxey, maybe. That's it. Everyone else is just a disaster.
Yeah, the team chemistry you're seeing with the Oklahoma City Thunder, how they go and do the interview together after the games. All these teams that are all these teams that are tight are winning. And all the teams that have the Brandon Ingrams and the Joel Embiids and, even the Lakers played well. I got to give you credit, Bill. The Lakers did play better than I thought they would. I knew they'd be able to go a series or two. I don't think they would have made a run deep because they're going to get tired. You saw Anthony Davis get hurt yesterday already. It was bound to happen throughout the series. Anthony Davis cost us the biggest single day of the year. We still made like 20-something units yesterday. We had parlays across the board with AD 20. And we had everything else right. I'm sure a lot of people did because, like I tweeted out 2 days ago, elimination games for the Lakers and Denver throughout their history. The starters play 44 minutes, right? So you're getting max output and energy from all of them. Everyone hit their numbers. AD was at 16 at the half, Hoffman. We needed 20 to hit for another 30 units in parlays.
40.
And he fucking hurts his shoulder 1 minute into the second half and scored 1 point on a free throw the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard's already announced out.
Kawhi Leonard's out. Lillard's out. Giannis is out.
Tomorrow.
Brady's hurt.
It's not even today.
Zion's out. Fucking everyone. Fucking the whole fucking league gets hurt in the same 4 days. Tell me it's not rigged.
The Knicks in Indiana last night. We're watching that, and they got happy as fuck because Porzingis went out of that game.
Knicks in Indiana.
Yeah, because now the Knicks in Indiana know that whoever wins that fucking series could beat the Celtics now.
Oh yeah.
If Porzingis is really fucking hurt with that Achilles, they are in big fucking trouble, bro.
Dude,
I'm
this
telling you.
every fucking team.
The Knicks and the Pacers. Wow.
I mean, all it is with these fucking injuries, dude. This is what happens, and this is what I was saying during the regular season. When these guys get fucking rest time every 3 days, and my pussy hurts, so I'm not going to play for a week, and they don't fucking play hard all season, and then you turn it up. Hoffman, you've done fucking triathlons and fucking CrossFit and all that fucking shit. You have to train your body to be ready for the competition. You can't fucking just lax for 3 months into it and then just turn it on and ratchet it up and do a triathlon. Like, that's what these guys are doing, and they're all fucking getting hurt because they've been playing at 50% speed the whole fucking year.
That's why the Knicks, granted,
And then you might have the other issue with the Knicks, though, what you saw with Brunson and them were tired a little bit at the beginning of the series and maybe need to come out of it, but I'd rather that than this shit.
Yeah, it's not good. There's too many guys getting hurt. Bill, forget about the Knicks and the Pacers. If Orlando wins this series, they have a great history versus Boston. And
yeah, but I still think Boston rolls.
Without Porzingis?
Without Porzingis?
I still think they have enough to roll through them.
I think they do too, but it's not going to be easy.
How about Milwaukee fucking missing Dame Lillard and fucking Giannis and still almost winning 2 of those 3 games?
And then
Portis punches someone in the first 7 minutes.
You can't
be. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
You can't do that.
No, but Bill, it's a play. This is his time. He's been shit all series. This is the game where they need you to drop 25-30. Brook Lopez goes out. We called it before the game, Bill. Brook Lopez goes out, drops fucking 25-30 points to step up. Middleton's doing Middleton things. And Portis punches someone in the face to start the game. And that game goes to the wire where they would have been in it at the end of that game if Portis was in it. Probably would have won the game. What a fucking joke, dude. How do you punch someone in the face when you're the second leading scorer on the team right now with no Lillard and Giannis?
You're the first leading scorer.
What the fuck are these fucking NBA players? That's why I hate this stupid fucking league. Dude, that game, they were winning at halftime, right?
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
they were right there. They were 1 point out. If not, that was a close game, and then it just went to shit in the second half because they got outmanned. Beverly fucking got a tee off for nothing.
I don't think the Pacers are that good.
No, they're not that good. But it's
I told you guys, whoever wins the Sixers Knicks series is going to roll.
Yeah, their offense is spotty. Like, they score a lot of points, but like Miles Turner, really, that's where you're fucking counting on.
Great, but
they're also playing a team that's not good defensively. The Knicks and the Sixers are both good defensively. Like the
Pacers aren't that team. They're not that great. We go on through, obviously, what you guys think of the Lakers series? We cashed all our props on that, all our futures on that. We had Denver 4-0 plus 500, which lost. We had a max bet on 4-1, which won. We had another max bet on -2.5 games, which won. But the Lakers played really good. It's just exactly what I knew was going to happen. They just don't have the closer. LeBron is great at the end of games, beginning, middle. He's not that guy who's going to hit. Jamal Murray hits the big shot 100% of the time. And then LeBron's just not that guy.
Plus, you got to have timeouts at the end of the game, dude. Got to have timeouts.
How do you lose your timeout by winning a challenge? They need to fix that fucking.
You have to have timeouts, Bo, because you can't. If there's 3 seconds on the clock and you get the ball at half court, is a totally different game.
You're throwing it up. We watch it in college.
Yeah, the game is over if you have to inbound under.
And they didn't even have a play designed.
No.
They didn't have a single play designed for that. They just threw it into LeBron and he threw it to fucking Hachimura or some shit at half court. Like, they had no play. Like, they'd never run a 3.
Stupid, bro.
Because, Bill, they've never run a play.
They've designed plays like.
Well, no, they always go to half court at the end of games.
Yeah, but the guys are all fucking like all run.
You can't be. That's the thing. You go in there, we're running play X, and you run the play. That was ridiculous, that play that they tried to run. It was literally throw it to LeBron trapped on a sideline and have him throw the ball to a guy who can't shoot. That was fucking absolutely insane.
What do you think happens with LeBron?
I think he stays.
I think it's going to depend. Every summer with LeBron is dependent on the summer.
What if they get Trae Young?
Listen, LeBron's It's going to depend on what goes on with his son. It's going to depend on what goes on with fucking.
If they get Trae Young, are they?
I don't even care.
He's got to play Team USA this summer.
Yeah,
so
there's so much time. LeBron's got plenty. I don't even care about.
I think he's going to play for the Lakers. He's $50 million is on the
yeah.
table.
I mean,
he's going to be on the Lakers. I know that, but they got to get somebody.
Yeah, we'll worry about that in a fucking month or two. Any other NBA series here that we need to talk about?
Talk about one other thing. We have to give Anthony Edwards his flowers. This man is
Anthony Jordan.
Yeah, this guy is
Michael Jordan's son, 100%.
He got 2 sprained ankles though.
He's Michael Jordan's son.
I don't think it really matters though. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. I mean, he's
Michael Jordan's son. Like legit, legitimately, he's really Michael Jordan's son.
He looks like him.
Him and Jimmy Butler are 100% Michael Jordan's kids.
Oh
like I'm gonna do a thread on this because I already know Jimmy Butler is. That's fact. And Anthony Edwards 100% is.
Anthony Edwards looks like him.
It doesn't look like him. He is him.
The same play versus the Suns. Did you see the?
Yeah, it literally is him.
It's the same thing.
Who wins the series?
I mean, Denver's probably going to win still. I mean, until you got to really beat them.
Was KCP out?
Bill, look at this, Bill. That's Anthony Edwards and Michael Jordan side by side.
I mean, come on.
I mean, come on, dude. You're just going to ignore that? That literally looks like that's the same person. And Michael Jordan, you're smiling. I see you smiling.
If my dad was here, my dad would say all black people look the same.
All right, well, your dad's racist. So
totally,
yeah.
My dad was 100% racist.
Of course, your dad was 9 years old. But no, dude, here's the other thing. Anthony Edwards was born 9 months after Michael Jordan played in Atlanta. That's the funny thing. And that season, that 2000-2001 season, I'm going to do a thread on this. I'm really going to. Hold on. Shut up. Bill, shut up. I'm not done talking. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Let me finish a thought. Shut up. So Michael Jordan said he slept with 3 to 5 women a day during that 2000-2001 season. And he said in an interview, I have at least 1, if not 2 kids probably in the NBA right now from that year. And that's the year Anthony Edwards was conceived.
You know how many
and they played in Atlanta right before that where he was born.
He's got kids all over the country.
There's probably 5 in the NBA.
He's got kids
did the same thing about Jimmy Butler with him?
Jimmy Butler is. Like Jimmy Butler's mom was getting child support and Jimmy Butler's mom kicked him out because she said, I don't like the look of you. Because she looked too much like Michael. Anthony Edwards' mom and grandma both died when he was 12, 13 and started getting recruited. They both disappeared off the face of the earth in the same month to eliminate the witnesses, the only 2 people who knew that was MJ's kid. They fucking killed him.
Well, we know
it's coming. The thread's coming.
What Tommy's doing tonight.
The thread's coming.
Have you seen what Anthony Edwards' mother looks like? And you're telling me that Jordan, who could get any woman,
3 to 5 women a day, he was banging hookers.
Wants this thing?
Yes.
Listen, if
Look
you're
at
banging,
that's what you look like then.
Look at that!
If you're banging 3 to 5 women a day,
you're banging a bunch of
not all
Maybe if I'm banging 3 to 5 women a day, some of them look like this. Maybe I'm Rupp is banging people like
Bill, you're also
but
seeing her
Michael
15.
Jordan.
That was her 15 years later. You did the same thing with Jimmy Butler's mom when I showed you, and then I showed you a picture of his mom when she was young, and she looked like a little ratchet piece that he would fucking go stick with the dumpster behind a Circle K.
Jordan could have been on a fucking 3-day bender coming
Yeah,
out.
of course he was on a bender.
See straight. That girl probably looks like a 15.
Do you think Michael Jordan had fun? These NBA players bang trannies, Bill.
Tommy.
They all banging trannies.
He might have bet someone that he could bang her. He used to
fucking banging anything with a hole.
That
woman was 15 years later.
Tommy, she's fucking huge and gross.
Bill, that's 15 years later. She was 40 there. You didn't see her at 25? How many girls from your high school have you seen at 40 where you look at them at 25 and you're like, holy shit, she used to be hot?
A lot better.
Yeah, and some of them look like Anthony Edwards' mother, who you were banging in high school. I guarantee you I can find some bitches you banged in high school.
I said
I'll
yes,
see them now, and they're fucking slopopotamuses.
I'll fucking stick it to Anthony Edwards' mom, but that's me. That's me, not fucking Jordan.
Yeah, well, fat girls give the best head
Run
too.
down
So
Bill Rupp's New Year's Eve street girls.
these NBA players bang dudes, bro. Anyway, let's get back. They literally fuck dudes. They're not worried about A's mom. So anything else in the NBA playoffs there before we talk about the games tonight? Anything else, Hoffman, that you see from these series? What's Dallas doing? What do you think's going on there? I mean, they come all the way back. We had plus 700, plus 600. They go fucking full nuke. Come all the way back, take the lead twice, and then lose that game? How do you lose that game, huh?
Luka Doncic needs to be better. I mean, Kyrie's doing everything.
They just turn the ball over every big spot. They just throw the ball in the stands.
Kyrie is amazing.
Kyrie.
I mean, you can't lose that game when you came back from down 31 twice. They came back from down 31, took the lead, went back down 13, took the lead, and then blew it.
Kyrie needs help.
Disaster. He was letting Harden go right by him. Fucking. The whole series, they're talking about Luka's defense is stepping up.
Wow, Luka was getting fucking.
Yeah, and then Luka
hit 1-3 the whole fucking game. By the way, Bill, how about these players? Guys, this is a fact. This is a fact. This is more of a fact than Jimmy Butler being being Michael Jordan's kid. These players are tanking first quarter bets. Like, we're capitalizing on it now, right, Bill?
Oh,
LeBron James tanked the first quarter yesterday. It was clear as day. And then we said he's going to go drop 10 in the second, and he did. Fucking Russ, our own sub, Russ Miller, who's the fucking GOAT in there. I was telling everyone that fucking Lillard was tanking the first quarter that one game, which is blatantly obvious. He was averaging 17 for the first quarter. Most heavily bet prop on BetMGM, scored 2, and then left and came back in for the second quarter. The next game, Luka did the same thing. And then fucking Russ went. Kyrie did the same. Kyrie does it every game. But Russ went in there, and I said, yo, once Luka comes back in, he's going fucking ham. Watch. And he bet the 12, 5, and 5 on Luka plus 2,000 or whatever. He hit for like $20,000 on like $800 in bets. Guys, when you see these players, we're calling it out in the Discord. I think we're hitting 95% of calling within a minute or two who's tanking the quarter and that they're never going to come out of it. Like LeBron last night. Murder their second quarter. Because
Like
they're
you said,
doing it on
Tommy,
purpose.
no one's gonna believe us. So
They don't have to. We're making money from it now, so I don't care.
Yesterday was ridiculous.
LeBron was
LeBron didn't even
people over
Tommy,
away from him.
he didn't even want the ball.
Didn't look at it.
He didn't run up the court. He didn't stand.
Everyone had his
Listen,
4-2
granted,
and 2
I
to
had
start.
his, I didn't even have his prop. I had him only to score 4, so I didn't even care if he got the 5.5.
Didn't even get it.
He didn't even want the Anthony Davis knew not to pass to him.
Dude, they were lit. LeBron would get it, throw it back, and point everyone out.
Play in the second
Monkey
quarter.
dunks on somebody.
Comes out of the corner, does a step
And then
back,
a 360.
turnaround, fade from the corner.
I said it in a chat. I'm like, watch LeBron go ape shit to start the quarter.
Yeah.
Like 15, 20-foot step back 3, and then fucking monkey dunks on someone fucking a minute and a half later. Just straight prison dunk on someone. And we're like, this is so obvious. Like, yeah, it's fun, though, because we're going to find the unfortunate thing is you can't really tell until the game starts, right? But you see it in the first minute. You know who it is. And then you just wait. And then second quarter smash. And you know they're cheating, Bill, because what were all their player props? Luka, player props exactly the same. So LeBron was 20. LeBron was 26.5 before the game. He scored 2 points in the fourth quarter where he projected at 6 to 7. And he literally stayed the same. Lillard was still 30. It was 29.5 after scoring 2. Luka was still 30 after scoring 2 when he was projected to score 10. It's impossible, right? Because it's impossible. So FanDuel knows. Like, so you can't hit the live player prop. You got to hit their second quarter. They offer the specials under live specials.
How is a player score 2 points? He's projected for his over-under for the first quarter is 9.5. He scores 2. How is his prop still 30?
It's impossible unless they know what's happening. That was the confirmation. Luka's fake injury. When I tweeted out, he'll be back. He'll be 100% fine. Walks out second quarter, first thing, drives, dunk. Like, Luka doesn't even dunk.
cheats more in the bigger moments, too.
Yeah, exactly. So we're taking advantage of all those. Let's talk about the games tonight. Sign up at 4deep.com, guys. We have a monster promo going that's been going right now for a little bit. You get 2 months right now for $180. That's a joke. It's $20 a week right now at 4D. That's a joke with what we've been doing. So Get over there, sign up for the 2 months. This will fucking straight through May and June. Get you all through the NBA finals, get you through the NHL finals. We hit with the Dallas Stars yesterday, hit our only hockey play last night. Dallas Stars came through with a 4-2 win. Rackets, you would have liked that one. That was a money line play. They were getting all the money was going on the other side, and the line was moving inverse. So we'll talk a little bit about that as we go on. But let's, Rackets, anything on your token? I know you don't really follow too much NBA, but you have a little bit during the playoffs. Any takes from you?
Anthony Edwards is the best player in the game.
Fucking nasty.
Hands down, dude.
Fucking
The Wolves
Jordan.
are going to win that series, and he's going to do it by himself.
He's nasty right now. He's got that Jordan blood in him. Jordan blood. It's just a little weird that the two most biggest killers in the NBA, Jalen Brunson may be Jordan's kid too. Who knows? That's probably the third one. But Jimmy Butler and Edwards, like, yeah, like we'll see. But let's go to the games tonight. What are we looking at, boys? Hoff, start with you. NBA tonight.
Cavs team total under 103.5. They haven't scored 100 points yet this whole series. I don't think they're gonna tonight. They may win, but they're not gonna score 100 points.
Speaking of unders, how about that free money under we hit on the fucking Clippers Mavs first quarter? Every game, right? Like, and then all of a sudden it goes 54. The one game everyone jumps on it. Interesting.
Oh, and the other thing we noticed too, on the weekends when they play at 1:00.
Oh, it's always
Everything under. Everything. Every quarter.
The whole fucking thing
half,
under.
everything.
Everything.
It was not even.
It's like Sunday baseball.
Yeah, weekend, Saturday and Sunday,
worse.
just slam early unders. Like Kaufman jumped on that and just been slamming early.
Yeah, no, someone in the chat told me about it, so I got to give him credit.
I mean, listen, we own the company, so it's fucking.
Yeah, no, but you got to give people
Fuck
credit.
them. Yeah, who was it?
The Hook.
All right, well, you got to say his name if you're gonna give him credit.
Yeah,
Attaboy the Hook. Attaboy the Hook.
Yeah.
Attaboy Hook. So tonight you like what on this Cleveland game?
Their Cleveland's team total under 103.5.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to have a 48-minute celebration in Madison Square Garden tonight. I think the Knicks are going to roll Philly. I think Philly's done. They took their soul last game.
I think they took their soul 2 games ago. I think the refs took their soul at the end of that game. And not the refs, the Philly's fault.
Yeah, but now
that was the game. I told them they were done. That's when I was
dominating. Yeah, they're just driving up and down.
But Hoff, let me check something first. Let's see what the faction's up to. Hold on. We're just
what's the
Let's see what the faction's doing here. All right. So 58% of the public is on the Knicks. The line opened at 5.5. It's down to 3.5. Faction looks like they might want to get involved in this. I'm gonna say, Bill, Knicks and 6. That's what's gonna happen. The Knicks are gonna lose today at home. Everyone's gonna get hyped up on Philly.
All right,
and then
out.
You're gonna
Who's
see the Knicks go
game?
win in Philly to close the series.
Is Scott Foster reffing? Because Scott Foster.
The lines dropped 2 points with no money on the Sixers.
Find out who's reffing.
I think Hoffman's right. I think it's over tonight.
I don't think so. I'm dude, minus 235 to minus
Are you
1.
gonna do this again? Are you gonna do this again?
I'm on your side.
I know, but you're gonna bet on them again?
No, I'm not touching this fucking game anymore. I'm not touching this whole series anymore. Fucking series cost me thousands of dollars. Minus 235 to minus 164 Rackets. The Knicks line is gone with 62% of the public on the Knicks.
Well, and they're at home, aren't they?
It's a 70-cent move at home coming off 2 monster wins on the road.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I'm not going to bet it either. Because
don't bet it, guys. Just root for it.
No, because I bet the Knicks to win the series before it anyway. So I put
that was Milwaukee +4.
It's another fucking weird one. The difference on that is at least the line's moving up, right? Like the line's at least heading in the direction it should. It opened at 158,
yeah,
I believe.
There's no Dame. There's no Giannis.
That's a scary line too. I don't know who the fuck is betting on a side.
You didn't know that Portis isn't going to punch someone tonight.
I'm not betting on a side all night tonight.
I wouldn't even want to go to the game, dude. Spend money on the fucking ticket on that.
Yeah, I'm
Get
not
mad. No way.
I'm not betting on a side on any of these.
Their tickets are like $30, right?
Knicks are going to be at the Garden.
That's all their tickets are.
The tickets in the Milwaukee Pacers series are like under $100.
They're like $40. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Knicks, the Garden is going to be so fucking loud tonight.
Figure the Garden would be expensive.
$500.
That'll be expensive.
They're going to be rioting in the streets once the Knicks win tonight.
Dude, if the Knicks win the title, I don't think they're going to, but if they ever do, New York City's in trouble.
I'll burn it. I mean, is there even any fucking
they might burn the whole city.
there's nothing
down.
left. They just kill all the homeless people. That's what'll happen.
I mean,
Fucking,
they
there's
are
nothing left in that
reckless
fucking city.
on 7th Avenue. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to worry about Philly burning cities down anymore. The fans don't even show up for their own fucking games. Fucking losers.
The Knicks win one game, and you'd think they freaking won 4 titles in a row. It's like,
Oh, they're burning New York to the ground. We're gonna feel it. We're gonna see the smoke in Jersey. It's gonna be so fucking out of it what they do to that fucking city.
I mean, Tommy,
What about as far as hold on, Bill?
you got to ride the trends. I mean,
Dude, the trend.
wait,
just look what I said yesterday. LeBron James, he scored 30 or more
Elimination trends. Okay, I thought you meant like in the series trends. Okay.
every single closeout game of his career. Scored 30 or more. Started with 2 last night. Finished with 30. His prop was 26.5. So that was my bet of the day. I had so much money on
By the
that.
way, how about Siakam, Bill? Fucking how much they tanked. Siakam and Lillard in that game, both a basket away from their number. Tanked the first quarter, never came back. Didn't take a shot. Didn't score a basket for like the last 10
Lillard
minutes.
was hurt. So
He was not hurt. He fucking dropped 30
Tommy,
before
he's
that.
out. The last
He's fucking. This is bullshit. All this bullshit. This whole fucking Milwaukee sacrifice shit. They just keep knocking people out to make sure Halliburton, the new face, gets some fucking advance. That's what's happening over there.
All he does is assist. He doesn't even score.
They need him as the face. They need him as the face.
No.
How about Brooke Lopez tonight?
The Knicks are going to sweep Indiana.
Possibly. But Siakam here, a little bounce back spot, you think?
I don't know.
I mean, he dropped 37-37. Everyone bet him. He dropped 11, and now everyone's scared to death to bet him.
I would bet his points, rebounds, assists.
Yeah, I like Siakam across
he
the
brings
board
the ball.
here. And then
I'll tell
Brooke.
you what I am betting.
What's up?
Embiid and Jalen Brunson both to score the first basket. Embiid's 350, Brunson's 550. Nobody should be taking the first shots besides those two tonight because you want the ball in your best player's hands. So tip wins, goes to Embiid. Embiid either misses it, makes it. Brunson comes back down and hits a 3.
I mean, listen, I like Brooke Lopez again tonight. I said it last game, Bill. Fucking Brooke Lopez over 15. He dropped 27. He did shoot well from the field.
20 plus, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, 15 is minus 145. 15 and a half is his number.
I did 20 plus on him.
15 and a half is minus 115. You go to 20 plus, we're getting plus 230. Yeah.
It's definitely.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
They don't have any other. Who else is gonna score? What's his threes too? I like his threes.
Let me just see.
If he's gonna hit that prop, he's got to hit threes.
Well, he went 3 for 5. He actually was aggressive down low. Keep in mind, Brooke Lopez took 13 non-threes last game, Bill. That was the reason why I liked him. I felt he was going to be aggressive down low. He was.
Able to, do a ladder for threes, since you say threes, with Deuce McBride tonight for the Knicks because there's no Bojan, so he's going to get extended minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like that.
Threes.
I do like that.
Yeah.
I think there's an opportunity here for Siakam. You could basically do Siakam 25, Lopez 20, plus 463. I like that. I think Siakam bounces back. I think Brooke has to do what he's been doing.
Yeah, 3 for 5 from 3. He definitely, if he's going to score 20, he's got to hit 2 threes. So -1 or over 1.5 threes, minus 140 on FanDuel. It might be cheaper somewhere else.
He was actually 0 for 4 from the line too, so he's not going to do that again. I mean, realistically, that was a 30-point game out of him.
Yeah, he's
That'd be the way to attack tonight. Just 3-pointers.
Yeah,
if he's going to score 20, he's going to hit 2 threes.
This is Brooke Lopez.
Brooke Lopez. Yeah,
You might
I like
take
Brooke Lopez.
advantage of both. Take his points, take his threes, and then take 20 plus.
I mean, I think everyone in the world's off the Bobby Portis train. Might not be a bad time to go back to him right now too. I'm basically trying to get on things no one's on. The Lopez, obviously, a lot of people are on. I feel like a lot of people are scarred by Siakam. That's a place that I want to go tonight. I feel like a lot of people have just been skull fucked by Bobby Portis the whole series, whether he's not performing or not playing when he is performing because he punches someone. I mean, his 20 plus too. I think that's in play. The Knicks series you just talked about. Who are your favorites there, Huff?
McBride. I would look at McBride, and I would look at a DiVincenzo bounce back game at home. He hasn't played good this whole series. I mean, you would expect him to pick it up a little bit, and at home tonight would be the spot to do it.
Yeah, I like that. Obviously, the whole world's going to be on Brunson. Josh Hart, 17 rebounds again. I mean, this guy.
Josh Hart rebounds. You can.
I mean, what the fuck what is going on?
Because Embiid can't jump, and
I know it's just crazy. Like,
Hart
I mean,
does everything. He realized last game that he wasn't making a shot, so he just said, "Screw it, I'm going to get 20."
I mean, it's fucking unreal. He's scoring 4 points. He was 0 for 7.
He had 5 fouls when he made that block.
I mean, dude, I think Josh Hart's the only player in NBA history to put up 0 points, miss every 3, miss every shot, foul 5 times, and still be the second MVP of the game.
But look
Like, I mean, like 22 point rebounds and assists.
Brunson dropped 47 with hitting 2 threes.
Dude, the Knicks didn't play well.
Not just
Knicks,
that.
yeah.
They're getting offensive. They have 61.
That's all it is offensive
Dominating
rebounds.
the rebounds. They're dominating the rebounding.
Dude, and they're all at the end of the game. They had like 15 offensive rebounds. I think 7 of them were on back-to-back possessions.
Yeah.
How many possessions did they have at the end of that game the other day?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. The Knicks should have been out of this series. The Sixers are a joke. And then on the Cleveland series, our favorite props there are.
I mean, Paolo and Franz are scoring majority of the points for Magic. Franz has been unreal the last 2 games. I might have to look into what he's doing.
I mean, listen, I'm going right back to the well with the halftime, full time, and down 10 and win in that game. I mean, that's a back and forth. I said it. It's been a runaway. You could also do minus 14.5 both sides because you have no idea who's going to whoever starts good is going to lose this game. Basically, that's pretty much what the trend of the series.
The Knicks, I think the Knicks Philly series down 10 and win is almost cashed every time.
Yeah. So those down 10 and wins are huge to pull it up for this series. Halftime, full time, Rackets' favorite football bet. I've been doing a lot in the basketball games, and they're hitting a lot. I mean, they hit this series. So right now we can get Cavs Magic. So Cavs first half, Magic game plus 700, and Magic Cavs plus 500. So I play both of those sides for a unit, and then the largest comeback bill for this game is, let me just pull it up. Largest comeback, Cavs trail by 10 and win plus 450. Magic trail by 10 and win plus 650. That's all I'm doing. I'm just doing those 4 bets on this game. Fucking let it rock. That's it. Get weird. All right, Hoffman. Appreciate you, brother. Do you have any hockey before we let you go?
Not yet? I looked at it. I mean, the Hurricanes should win tonight. That's about it.
All right.
One brother from Bill, did you see how scared Mahomes was when Braun Strowman came up to him last night in WWE?
Oh, I didn't watch.
Oh, my God. You have to go watch it.
Me and Tommy were watching.
You guys got to go watch it.
Watch
Braun
Cobra
Strowman
Kai.
came back last night, and Mahomes was with Logan Paul. And Mahomes was sitting in the first row, and Braun Strowman went up to him. Mahomes was really scared. He was like, "Oh my God!" He was like, "That guy is huge."
We'll check it out. All right, Hoff. Appreciate you, bro.
Take it easy.
All right, let's get some baseball here. It's Dinger Tuesday. Ding, 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 ding. And the Ding King, Tommy G, who wins again with Cody Bellinger last week. So I know you're all excited to see who Tommy G will pick for Dinger Tuesday. But we'll start with Joey Rackets here. Joey, do you have a Dinger Tuesday prediction? I have a funny feeling we're all going to be in the same vicinity.
I forgot to look for it, so I'm going to do that right now.
All right, you do that right now. I told you literally before the show.
I know you did, and I started watching tennis, and I forgot about it. I'll be honest.
Stay tuned. In 10 minutes, we'll be talking Dinger Tuesday picks.
It'll take me like a minute.
I mean, dude, just go to the Baltimore game, Rackets.
Yeah.
That's where we're going.
Okay.
Let's go over, Bill. Let's start off. Not really much early baseball today. We have, and we'll do hockey playoffs right after this, so don't go nowhere. We've been slaying hockey playoffs too. Detroit and the Cardinals, Flaherty, Gibson. No?
Not betting that game.
No. Rackets, anything?
No.
Yeah, no. All right, let's go to the Baltimore game, which is we have to call it the Baltimore game because they won last night. So it is the Baltimore game and not the Yankee game today. Yes. Yankees, Cortez and Creamer. To give you guys a little research here, of course, my Fangraphs disappears as I'm pulling it up. So let me just pull that page back up. Bill, what are you looking at right here while I pull up my data that I had here for this game?
The Yankees should bounce back tonight. I was waiting for the Orioles last night to put in the worst closer in baseball.
I mean, Rackets.
How
are you guys? I mean, do you know how much money you cost our sub base, the Orioles, this weekend?
I mean, Kimbrel's had 2 bad outings.
And they were both fighting when up 3-1 in the ninth when we needed to win $1 million.
Well, he didn't even get an out the last.
I think all my losses this weekend were fucking
he-
Orioles.
He's got like they said back tightness or something. He's not gonna pitch tonight.
I hope he doesn't pitch ever again.
He's not gonna pitch tonight.
Fucking piece of shit.
I'm going back at Hunter Brown.
He
Either
cost
Hunter
me
Brown or Soroka.
$18,000 on Sunday. Him alone, because I was on the phone with stupid Trevor.
They should have fucking won that game.
I mean,
They should have swept the series if we're
No
being honest,
shit!
but they didn't.
Oh my god. I would just brush past that. How about Jackson Holiday, you piece of shit rookie fucking.
He'll be back up. I would hit his fucking rookie of the year right now. He'll be back up in like 2 weeks.
Unfortunately, I'm already pot committed to $6,000 worth of rookie of the year fucking bets. So
Yeah.
if he does come back and do well, though,
He'll be
probably
back
win me
in like
$250,000.
weeks.
What has he
He'll be back in
done?
2
What
weeks.
has he done? Has
What
he
do you
done anything down there yet?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm going based off of what all of the players said about him. Like the kid works, the kid does what he's supposed to do.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
He'll be back. I'm not worried about
I
him.
mean, you can't be the worst player in baseball and not try hard.
No.
You know, you got to try hard at least a little bit. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Worst,
literally the worst player in
worst
baseball
start to a baseball career, the history
History.
of the MLB.
in history. Yeah, worst ever. Great. Awesome. On my future prop. Rackets, talk to me about the Oriole game.
I have the Orioles for the up 2 tonight, plus 100, and I have them for the game too. Nestor doesn't ever get any much run support. Kramer's been good, and I don't know, Orioles. I have no problem with them, especially after last night shutting them out 2-0. Gunnar Henderson's on. His MVP campaign is fucking full steam ahead. I had Bill bet it for me the other day at plus 1,000. It's already down to 600.
Yeah. Don't like the +2 there. I do like the up 2.
It's one of the highest totals on the board too.
Yeah, it's a high total. You're probably going to get runs from the Yankees in the top of the first off Kramer. I know Rackets says Kramer's been good. Kramer hasn't been good.
He's
Rackets
fine.
just loves everyone. In the
Nestor
Orioles.
does give up a lot of runs.
Yeah, Kramer literally has got a 5 ERA. He's fucking trash. So
No, he's not trash.
I mean, he's fine. He's trash, but he's fine. He's going to give up 3 or 4 runs in 5 or 6 innings. That's what it's going to happen. So I don't love the up 2 Rackets, but I do love the dinger opportunities in this game. Bill, you're going to steal the chalk play. So if you want to do that now,
I like Judge because he's fucking
good at
Hold on,
baseball.
last 2 starts, 12 and a third innings and only 3
It's interesting. You chose last 2. Do you want to go to the third?
It was against the Brewers. I'll take the Pirates and the Royals.
Well, when you give up
sample
4
size.
runs, 4 innings, 10 hits, 8 runs.
Yeah, it was against the Brewers. And
Would
then
it
before
just
that,
skip? They would just do two start sample size.
well, you're taking let's go 4 starts then. 5 and 2
No,
thirds and
let's
3
go to the
runs,
5th then.
and 5 and a third and
Well, why don't
2
we go
runs.
whole season?
He had one bad start.
4.61 ERA.
He had one bad start.
All
It was
right.
against
I
the
mean,
Brewers.
he's given up 5 earned runs in his last 10 innings. That's not exactly great. It's a 4.5 ERA in his last 2 starts. He's fine, Racket. Stop giving me the Dino bullshit. He's
good.
fine.
He's fine.
He's fine for a team that scores a lot of runs like you guys do, but he's not good.
No, he's fine.
All right. So I'm going. I want to go.
I love when me and Rackets are both digging into one of his players.
I'm gonna
'Cause we're
take-
both fully armed, ready to cherry pick.
I had to pull up his savant so I can get the
because
fucking
I was
numbers
gonna go last 3 starts intentionally to add that start.
Yeah,
to
to add that
Of
one,
course.
motherfucker.
That's why I knew
I'm
what
like,
you were
wait a
doing.
minute, I only
was
remember him
about to
getting
do the
blown
same
up.
exact thing to you that you did to me. Go on, Bill.
Gonna take the Judge. He's
Judge.
six for his last 12. I believe he's banging 500 over the last 12. He's got 2 home runs. He's gonna come out of his slump right now.
I mean, he's not really a slump, right? Hasn't
Got him 190 or 200, Tommy.
has he been on fire? I thought he did something big
He's
recently.
He's been hitting the ball hard, but
6 of his last 12. What do you mean come out of his slump?
He's batting until that he was batting
Oh,
190.
well, I mean, you can't come out of your slump 12 games after coming out of your slump.
What?
He's 6 for his last 12.
Yes, 3 games.
You said, I think he's going to come out of his slump. He's already out of
I
his
think
slump.
he's coming out of his slump.
Oh, yeah, he's long out of his slump.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, 12 at bats isn't like a huge sample size, but
I mean, listen.
I mean,
when
I'll
you have
take-
6 hits in those 12 at bats, it is.
yeah, 6 for 12, 2 home runs.
Yeah,
That's why-
Judge is nuclear right now. Plus
I think-
200, though,
I
Bill. You
think-
really want to do the plus 200?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Well, I mean, is that dirty, Rackets?
it's fine. Whatever. It's dirty.
You're going to
but
let
it's
him
fine.
do it?
I'll let
Listen,
him.
I don't make the odds. I just pick the guy. If I would
Um,
pick the odds, I'd put him at 4.
I'll be the one to step it up a little bit. Rackets, who you like?
I'm targeting Soroka or Hunter.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna target Hunter Brown. I'm gonna go with Josh Naylor.
All right,
I
you're
gotta
going
find
Josh
the bets.
Naylor. What are his odds? I'll put it better than the plus 140 that Bill Rupp put out. there.
500.
100.
500.
We got to make a rule on this. All right. I'm deciding between two. I'll give you both guys. I'll let Rackets chime in on what they think for Dinger Tuesday. I'm gonna jack up these odds a little bit right here. All right. Let's stop with the 200. Whatever.
Shut up. Yours have been low the whole fucking time.
Are always 450.
Minor Rackets have always been higher than you.
Bellinger was 450 and Walker was the highest of all of us. Stop making up
You're
lies.
like a 150 in there.
I never had a 150. You're lying.
Yeah.
Bellinger was 420 and Walker was
maybe on
Evan, pull up the Walker.
Maybe on those fucking sites that you look at where they give you the
the whole list of everything.
Bet Rivers plus 110. Yeah. No, Walker and Bellinger were 400 plus. I always do 400 plus. I'll go back to 400 plus tonight as the Dinger King of 2024. 2 championships. I like Stanton tonight. Not going there. I like Rushman tonight, too, Rackets. What do you think of that? Plus 450.
Adley's all his powers come from the right side.
Adley's been hot from the right.
People just pick.
I already have my pick. It's for the viewers, Bill. 8-mile-per-hour wind blowing out in Yankee Stadium in Baltimore today. Dead center. 86 degrees it is in Baltimore today. Balls are going to be fucking flying. You got 2 pitchers on the hill right now in Nestor Cortez and Dean Creamer, both who have tremendous fly ball rates. Dean Creamer, 46% fly ball rate this year. Only, let me see, 1.98 home runs per 9, which is very high. And you have the same thing on the other side with Nasty Nestor, 48% fly ball rate, 1.25 home runs per 9. Both of these guys are in the mid-20s in K rate, though, so that isn't optimal. But I'm going to my boy. Bill said he was dead. I told Bill he's never dead. Anthony Rizzo is back, motherfuckers. He is smashing the ball right now. He is 1 for 10 in his history versus Dino, as Racket calls him. So I'm going against the BVP. Anthony Rizzo at plus 500 last time I checked. I don't know what it is now.
480 on FanDuel.
But 480. They're dropping it as I speak. Anthony Rizzo plus 480 goes Yahtzee tonight.
Yeah, I don't hate
Probably
Rizzo.
the 10th highest guy on the board. So
I just have to say something to my partner. Rackets, you're allowed to pick other players than to beat the streak, dude.
They have all the hits. I'm missing one.
Oh, look at this shit. Look at this. Sunday.
Dude, every day you make
Sunday. Gunnar Adley.
Gunnar
Adley Mountcastle. Hauser Henderson.
That's what I do.
Gunnar Santander.
I put it in as soon as right before the Oriole game.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, he literally. By the way, for those wondering on an update, me and Hoffman
Pick
are in
another
first.
team.
Me and
Can't do
Hoffman are in first and second in the beat the streak, which Bill and then Rackets were talking shit on. I said, wait till May. Here we are. We're almost entering May. Me and Hoffman back at the top. We're never going to look back. But I told Bill, Rackets literally fucking Oriole. If
The only games I watch, I don't care.
the Orioles get shut out, Rackets can't win.
Yep.
So all they need to do is then they get shut out once.
They don't, though.
They don't. But
It's
they
just
do.
I keep get
They
the right ones.
Choke away 9th inning fucking wins, though. I'll tell you that much. All right, so I'm going there. Let's go through a few of the other games here in the MLB that we like to bet on today. Any bets on this game? I do like the over a little bit in this game today.
I like a lot of the underdogs today. I'm
right.
on the Orioles. I'm on the Royals. I am on. Let me pull this back up.
I'm on the Royals up 2 and win. And I like that on DraftKings up 2 and win. D-Rock's on the Guardians up 2 and win.
I don't hate that either.
All right. Just to mention on this Baltimore game, I know it was a 1-0 game heading into the 9th or 2-0 final, whatever the fuck it was in the 8th. But Grayson and Schmidt only went about 5 innings yesterday, I think, both of them, right? Like, both those teams used all their big bullpen arms in a close game.
And
So
Holmes
today-
was in the 9th inning, or in the bottom of the 8th when they were losing.
Man, Aaron Boone is fucking just straight retarded. Who brings your closer in when you're losing in April? Like, I mean, this is
In
why
the
we have
8th.
no one. Yeah, and he's not even that. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh,
But I will say this, Rackets, what I wanted to finish that with. We do have 2 guys today to give up a lot of fly balls. You said the weather's going to be great. 90 degrees pretty much out there in Baltimore today, wind blowing out. Nestor and Creamer have been a little up and down. They've both gotten blown up at times this year. They both had decent starts. If they get into the bullpens early in this one, if this game's 4-3 or something in the 5th and pitch counts gets up, they don't know how fresh the bullpen arms are going to be or how many they're going to use again. I kind of like the over in this game, altered down. Go on, Rackets.
Yeah, I don't hate that. That's fine.
I see like a 6-4 final in this game.
Yeah, if the Yankees score today.
Yeah, they will.
The rest of the underdogs I like today. Orioles plus 100, Royals plus 114, Cubs plus 105, and there's one more. Here,
I like the Cubs. I got the Cubs plus 107.
Oh, and that's not an underdog. Phillies minus 142 with Turnbull on the mound. Turnbull's been fucking awesome.
I got a bet that already started. I'm taking Harry Kane to score a goal today in the Bayern Munich Champions League Real Madrid match. Harry Kane's been great in the Champions League. So Harry Kane to score a goal minus 105 live.
All right, Harry Kane. So hit that live, guys. Go do that now. Let me just see. All right, so let me go through here.
I have a bet live on Madison Keys. Well, I have a bet on Madison Keys, but it's late in the second set right now. She's plus 180. Plus 2, just flashed to 210. That's a wrong line though, because she's actually just won the point. That'll flip back, but it's gonna be like plus 180, and she just got to get really into the third set. She got destroyed in the first half of this match. Has been disgusting on her part, but she's playing a lot better now.
All right. I'm actually with you on 2 of these rackets. I'm actually on Kansas City and I'm on the Cubs. I like both of those at plus money.
Assad's been awesome, dude. Assad's one of their best starters.
Yeah, plus you got some good line movement going for both of those. Kansas City opened, let's see, Blue Jays got 90% of the public on it, so I always like being on the other side of that. And then the Cubs game, the Cubs line's going down. It went from 110 to 105, 107, and 80% of the money's on the Mets. So like both of those. I like the Brewers to win today.
Well, that's the one. That's one of the teams
now
that I've been like really wrong about between the preseason and what I've seen so far. Like, I didn't think that I like their young guys, but I didn't think that they were going to be producing the way that they are like already. This lineup is deep, bro. And they got young guys that can fucking play. It's a question if their pitching holds up.
Yeah, in the words
Brady Corbin Burns looks fucking stupid now, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. In the words of the great Evan Hand, they're a wagon.
Yelich has been out too, right? Yelich has been hurt.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of Bryce Perkins. It's been Joey Ortiz from the Orioles. It's been
Yelich has been out for a while.
Yeah, it's been a lot of Hoskins. It's been a lot of fucking. It's just production for everywhere.
It's a balanced lineup.
It's balanced and it's deep and they're fast.
Contreras is batting 350.
And they're fast as fuck, dude. They're top 5 in stolen bases.
Yeah, you're looking at minus 174 on that. So obviously, it's kind of like right at that point where it's like, fuck, I don't want to lay. I'll find laying 150, even 160, 174. I usually try to parlay it with something. So we'll probably alt down something in the NBA or move to hockey and parlay that. But you could put it in as a straight Milwaukee Brewers. But if you see any money line favorites, you could even take a minus 400 favorite to get that down to like minus 120. Something reasonable. You don't need something big because we only need about 30-40 cents of juice pulled off that. I do like that. I'm going to the Snakes today, minus 104 in this spot. Plus 1.5, minus 162 is interesting too. Maybe we go Snakes like plus 2 or 3.5. Knack. I mean, they keep making these fucking starters. What do you think of Knack? I mean, I was researching him, looking him up. He's looked okay so far. He's looked good. A lot of people are high on this kid for the Dodgers Rackets. What do you know about Landon Knack over there, number 98 or 99 or some shit on the Dodgers?
I have not. Honestly, I haven't dug into him yet, but I will. I'm gonna
faced Washington twice.
I'll pull up his stuff plus real quick.
Had 2 pretty good starts. I think this is a snake spot with Montgomery on the hill. Line looks trappy. I think everyone's going to run in and just pound the.
He's got good stuff. Okay, so the fastball grades
out.
A
lot of people are really high on this kid. I
think fastball grades out at 117, which league average is 100. So he's 17% above average on the fastball. That's spin rate, location, everything, rise, whatever you want to call it. 118 on the slider. So fastball slider mix is very good. The changeup's okay, and the location is about average. So he's an above average pitcher, but not by much.
Control problems last game.
He's got 2 really good pitches.
Yeah. So and he paced the Nationals twice. I like this spot. For them. I mean, 90% of the public is on the fucking Dodgers right now, and this line is still hanging at minus 110. Hasn't moved. So I think there's a little easy spot here. And that's pretty much it for me for baseball. Any other bets there before we get to hockey real quick?
Nope.
Anyone have any interest in the Mariners-Braves game taking place at 9:40? Lopez has been ridiculous for the
I would
Braves,
want to bet
right?
the Mariners, but I can't trust that offense.
Dude, have you seen Reynaldo and Lopez's numbers this year on the Braves?
Yeah.
Like, I can't bet the Braves because this is not going to keep up. But this dude's hit 25 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. He's got a .7 ERA. He's gone 6 innings or more in 4 straight starts. Like, what?
Castillo hasn't been great either, but I would want to bet the Mariners, but I'm not.
This would be a spot where I think I may end up betting the Mariners because there's 90% of the people on fucking Atlanta right now. Line's not moving, and we're due. If I'm playing DFS today, a little sneaky out of nowhere stack that no one will be on would be the Seattle Mariners. Maybe it's more of a late slate type play, but if you are playing DFS, make sure you get over to Ship It Nation, our partner. Our boy Jerry, we're going to do a big thing on him tomorrow if he's here. Jerry goes over to Ship It Nation over there, our partner for DFS. Binks a live final seat the first day with Ship It Nation. Binks a live final seat the last day of April. 2 live final seats now for Jerry. We're not even out of the first month of baseball. So go over to shipitnation.com, promo code SHIPMATES15 for 15% off. Go get that. But I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle throws up some runs today. Let's move over to the ice.
Where's my live final seat?
Bill, you got to play. You got to play to win.
That's true.
You do deserve one, though. You do deserve one.
I do. If anybody.
You know what? I'll get you one in May. How about that?
Well, listen,
in May, we're going to partner up. I'm going to go get you a live phone. Mark my word. Evan, mark this video. Mark this time. April 30th, 3:16 p.m. Tommy G is going to go get Bill Rupp a live final seat.
I'm down $400.
Yeah, I have a live final seat in MLB DFS, 3:16 p.m. I'll do it by the end of May. Book it. Let's go to hockey, Bright. Since we're talking about Evan, might as well start with Evan. Boston Bruins today, E-Money. We're winning.
They finish it out.
They finish it out. It's done.
They're at home.
Fucking shut it down?
Yeah, shut it down. They win.
Shut it
Bruins
down.
minus 140, I think it is.
Done.
I mean, if you
done.
155 on DraftKings now, so you're already getting some movement.
Yeah, 146. I'm seeing it's already moving up. Evan, everyone heard you talking. The lines.
That's what it is.
160 on BetMGM.
Holy shit!
All you had to do
fucking flying, Evan. Don't say anymore, guys. Get your bets in before Evan speaks again.
All you had to do in this hockey playoffs is bet every favorite, every game, parlay together, and you're rich.
You're a rich. Is that like being a poor?
You're rich because
you're rich.
That is basically what's happened, right?
I mean, listen.
Every series went.
The lines have been wrong, dude. Like the Avalanche lines were fucking retarded every game.
I think we got one series, right? It's 2-2. That's it.
The Avalanche lines were insane. Like every game we were getting the Avalanche at fucking minus 160.
All these series should end tonight.
And I can't wait till it's just ridiculous. So tonight we have Leafs Bruins, Islanders Hurricanes, Avalanche again tonight as a 120 favorite. Gonna get that. Predators. I mean, I don't know how many of you have been watching hockey. That was the worst beat at the worst time. Like, we didn't have a normal loss all weekend. We either won or had something like, what? Like, the Predators were up 3-1 with 1:50 left, Bill.
I saw they lost that fucking game.
Leading the whole game 3-1.
I was like, wait, this isn't overtime?
Bro, they pulled the goalie. We have it to hit a plus 750 and a plus 1,000 parlay.
I turned it off.
Couldn't hedge because the 2 games later ended up winning, so it was like one of the front legs. Bro, they give up an empty netter, and then I'm like, all right, everyone calm down. Rackets, wide open, backhand, off the post, empty net. Like, everyone's like, how the fuck did that? With like 15 seconds left, fucking Vancouver comes up the ice, scores with 6 seconds left. Goes to overtime.
I saw it was in
within
overtime.
a minute in overtime.
Yep. I saw the thing.
Fucking 3 minutes. They scored 3 goals.
They do the intermission thing, right? Between third and overtime, and I thought it was the post game thing, and then it's like, let's get ready for overtime. Like, wait, what? What the fuck just happened? I'm like, in the 5 minutes, I turned it off. Like they tied it. I'm like, that's insane.
I wasn't even watching it, dude. It was over. It was 3-1 for like an hour and a half.
Me too.
And then I
turned
saw
it
them
off.
score. I'm like, oh shit. All right, let me pay attention. And then I'm like, oh.
You want a plus easy 659?
You want an easy plus or plus easy? Whatever. I want it all.
Bruins, Hurricanes, Avalanche, Canucks, all shake hands at the end of the game because the series is over tonight. 4 games, all up 3-1, all win it tonight, plus 659. Come back on here on Thursday or whenever we do a show next.
Tomorrow,
Thursday.
Which is better. It's better.
I see 98% of the money on Carolina, and it's moved 5 cents.
Yeah, it hasn't moved at all. That's the one I'm a little bit worried about. I don't worry as much when it's minus 250, right? Like, That would lead me
I
to
worry
like
about
plus...
that 98%.
Bill, why
yeah,
don't you
I
add
know
the
where-
Oilers in there?
It's a lot. What's that?
Why doesn't Bill add the Oilers?
That's
in
tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
there? Oh,
Tomorrow.
What about
we're good.
today?
He's gonna
4
give another
games.
one tomorrow. I've been kind of doing well with the Stars series.
4 games, all end, series over.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, I like the Bruins with E. I think Boston does close it down today. Toronto's just the Sixers of hockey, right? Like in the playoffs, they
can't
just
win.
fucking choke. They just choke every year. Yeah. So the Bruins, we had that for the series on here beforehand. So I'm riding the Evan train. Make sure you get that now. It's probably gonna be a bit minus 380 by puck drop the way Evan's driving the lineup as we speak. So minus 150 on the Bruins there. I do like the Hurricanes in a parlay. Probably going to parlay them with the Brewers. Maybe throw them in there. I don't like the line movement, like Rackets says, how it's kind of sitting still. Do want to see a little bit about what happens to that line because a lot of the Hurricanes lines have been moving up close to puck drop. It is 260, 265 on some books right now. So if that thing gets up to 265, 270 Rackets, I'll feel a lot more comfortable. I actually want
If it doesn't move, if it's 240, I'm
It
staying
sounds
way the
crazy
fuck away.
because you watch gambling shows and they tell you, oh, it's a better price now. No, I actually want that to go up.
No, I
right?
want it
I'll
to
feel
go
more.
up.
Yeah, give me
Not
20.
with that much. Like I want it to go down
Too
when
much
it's 40%.
money, yeah.
You know what I mean? I want the better price when
That
it's 40%.
means there's a
not.
monster on the other side of this team right now.
Yeah.
So to be holding down 93% of the public. So I want to see that line at 265 or higher. Once it gets there, I'll be good pulling the trigger on the Hurricanes. Bill, I'm with you. Fucking Avalanche close it out today. That's done. Predator series, I don't think you can touch it today. I don't think you can touch it. That series has
You
been.
got to add it in to make it
You don't.
6-8 on FanDuel.
I mean, listen, you can get the right number, but we got to get the dub, right? This series has been crazy.
Close it out. All 4 games. Close
Oh,
out
man.
tonight. You heard it here first.
This series is fucking nuts, dude. The Predators should be up 3-1 in this series.
Yeah,
That's the
well,
crazy
guess what?
Bill says it's closing out. It's closing out. So, speaking of closing out, let's close out this show. Anything else we got to cover here?
Nope.
No? Any?
nope.
Nope. Knicks and 6, Bill. It's coming.
No, I think they win tonight.
Knicks and 6. Watch.
It would be great for my shirt, but
Yeah, it'll be right. You got to get some more sales. You better order some shirts.
it would be great for the shirt. But I think it ends tonight. Then the Garden's going to be rocking too much, and Bede's going to be his eye's going to be like
No, oh, man.
his eye's going to be all over the place.
Clone, bro. Clone.
You can't jump.
Clone. It's coming. All right. Rackets. What else you got to say? Final words.
You can hedge Madison Keys plus 500 if you want. Now.
Oh, I
Do
just bet
better.
that.
Let's go.
What do you bet?
All right.
There you go.
Heads that. There's a live winner on the show. Thank you, Rackets. Bill Rupp, final words.
It's only 370.
She just lost because she just lost that 1 point.
Go ahead, Bill.
Knicks. Let's go Knicks.
Do you really want the Knicks to win today?
Yes.
I mean, you're the Knicks and 6 guy. Rackets.
Nick, hold on.
How do you
Hold
not
on,
want? You're
hold
up 3-1. Like,
Hold
how do
on,
you not
hold
want
on.
Knicks and 6?
on. Knicks and 6 was.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. You're gonna ruin the shirt if it happens. Don't say it's for something else. If it happens, you want it to be
Oh,
for
the
this.
Knicks-
Don't. I know what you're gonna, I know what you're gonna say. Don't.
Don't.
You.
The Knicks and 6 was for the finals.
That's what you shouldn't have said. Because
That's
now
what
if
you
they
shouldn't
win
have
in
said.
6, you
Hey.
can't take credit for it.
That's what I
That-
originally
But
said.
now
Now,
wait
now
until
go
they
get
don't-
it in. Bill, get it in. Get now. Go. Bill,
Go, yeah,
go.
hedge in.
Bill, go. Hedge.
Bill, see, I was trying to
100.
stop. Trying to stop you because now if they go in 6, you can't take credit. You wait until they win in 5 and then
I'm
go.
hedged.
You wait until they go in 5. How did you not see me stopping you for your own benefit there?
Tommy, that's what, bro. I don't lie. That's what it was. Knicks and 6
Not a
over
lie.
Denver.
You got to sell merch.
Knicks and 6 over Denver.
Bill, if they win this in 6,
No merch. All the merch is gone. I got no.
oh, you got to buy more.
I'm buying more.
We're gonna need more inventory if they win in 6.
Listen, those are collect, bro. It's like I'm in. I'm
Like the
into
Trump
the whole.
shoes?
I'm into the whole sneaker world now, so I'm doing what the sneakers do. Nike puts out like 50,
Collectibles.
and they become. You just buy it for 200, and then the next day they sell for 4,000. That's what I'm doing.
So you could.
6. I've got, I think, 2 left. So anybody wants
Now
them,
they're $50. They're not
they
20.
were 25. Now they're 50.
And you better be an extra small or a triple XL. Evan Hand, final words.
If the Bruins don't win,
Oh,
it's rigged.
there we go. For Luke Hoffman, Joey Rackets, Bill Rupp, Evan Hand. I am Tommy G. We'll see you guys here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll see if Knicks fucking are going to win in 6 or if they win in 5. We're going to see if Bill Rupp's hockey parlay bonanza wins. We're going to see who the Dinger King is, Tommy G. And we're going to give you a lot of information on a lot of games for tomorrow because the playoffs are rocking. Get over to 4deep.com right now, guys. Get over there. We're rocking. We're fucking. 4deep.com. Won about 30-something units last night. We're going to win about another 20, 30 today. 4deep.com. $40 for the week or $180 for the next 2 fucking months. $20 a week. 50% off. Get over there. 4deep.com. I'm your host, Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!